They go back, play straight up.
Boy, this boy Mike, man.
With Ewing. Michael Jordan was called for 5 fouls in Game 4 in Chicago and picks up
One of his strengths, blocking shots from behind the offensive players' heads. Jordan loves to do it. Offensive players must be aware of him all the time when they lose sight of him, because he's probably sneaking behind him, trying to make something bad happen to that offensive guy. That time he got caught early. 14 seconds into the game, he picks up his first foul.
Patrick Ewing.
That's a foul? That's not no, bro. That is not no foul, bro. Oh my God, that's a block.
Player as opposed to 24. It's been consistency for Ewing, who had a very quiet 24 points on Monday afternoon in Chicago.
I think what you're referring to is that he just didn't seem to be as active or as involved in all the aspects of the game.
And Jordan off the mark on his first attempt, but Pippen rebounds. Jordan dishes it out. Armstrong, yes. B.J. Armstrong hits from the corner, and the Bulls with a 2-1 lead. Charles Smith getting down. Charles Smith, the last 2 games, has not been able to stay on the floor because of early foul difficulty.
You see a little bit of the offensive philosophy there of New York against the Chicago defense. Get it in, get it up quickly, so that we have more time to operate in the half-court area.
Well, they doubling Scottie. Okay. Oh, that was kind of deep.
Michael Jordan,
Toe shot.
during the course of this season, has not shot well at Madison Square Garden. In the past, he's had some enormous games. Smith with a
Hey!
The Knicks 5, the Bulls 2. Minute and a half gone by. Starks guarding Jordan once again, although Jordan expects that he will see a bit of Doc Rivers. Here's Cartwright. So Bill Cartwright, the one-time Knick, able to connect. He was 0 for 4 in 32 minutes on Monday in Chicago.
I ain't know Bill was a Knick before.
Really the only guy that can command any respect at all from Patrick Ewing. The other people, the Purdue's, the Stacey Kings, he just kind of overpowers them.
Well, Charles Smith can be an adventure handling the ball, particularly against the press. Very fortunate to get it down. Oakley pulling up, avoiding the travel, and he's given the Knicks a 7-4 lead.
Next adjustment you see by New York, they have Starks behind the front line of Chicago's defense. He's an attack man and can go right at the basket with numbers.
Good pass, Mike.
Horace Grant telling us earlier that the sprained ankle feeling better and better. He had an excellent game in Game 4 Monday. Oakley goes all the way, and he was pushed. Very unusual to see Oakley on the move with the ball. The foul committed by
Chicago downs. That way behind so that he can get a return pass. Oakley had to take it out. He had a few words to Charles Smith as he came up the floor. Places to the end. Of was what he wanted him to do against the press.
The Knicks 8 and the Bulls 6. We're just underway. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final. The series tied at 2. Game 6 in Chicago Friday night. Scottie Pippen took a good shot. The basket counts and the foul.
Come on.
So Smith
high, and Pippen winds up running the backdoor series, but another little adjustment that takes place on the day off between games.
Scottie Pippen hit that enormous shot in the final minutes on Monday. Ended up as a 3-point play. Again, the Knicks beat the Bulls. Charles Oakley showing another move out of the repertoire.
And you can see Charles Smith take it out of bounds, get to his spot. That allowed Ewing and Oakley and Starks to get down the floor, and New York could get into its attack mode.
Drew blood.
Basketball because Oakley with the finish at the end of the fast break, and the little collision is where the cut is opened up as he goes in. This was not.
Charles Oakley has scored the Knicks' last 5 points. The Knicks lead 10-9, and Mike Mathis with the call against New York. A holding foul. It's on Patrick Ewing. That is his first.
I'm sure Pat Riley will have no complaint about that call, providing it's the same way at the other end of the floor when Ewing is posting up and Cartwright has a body all over him.
And another call away on River, number 4.
Doc was on the Knicks? What?
Grant now being played by Mason. And you can see that Michael Jordan is intent on distributing the ball.
Little three-man weave, something they worked on about 4 or 5 days ago in practice, just pulling it out now this evening.
Oh, good move by Cartwright, his second field goal. He has only 3 field goals the entire series, but he's hit 2 here in the early going. The Bulls lead by 1. Smith. Strong move by Smith, and the Knicks have hit their first 5 shots. They lead 12-11 with 4 minutes gone by. The alley-oop to perfection. Jordan leading Pippen. The Bulls by 1.
Scottie Pippen was getting ready to come off a weak side screen down. Charles Smith tried to overplay it, change direction, lob pass.
Good hands, Jordan with the deflection, leading to the turnover. They isolate the right side. Jordan gives it up to Pippen. Scottie Pippen has hit 3 out of 3, and Chicago has a 15-12 lead. Hot shooting at the start. Bulls 7 for 9. The Knicks 5 for 5. And Ewing, as he makes his move, that won't count. We hear
from Michael Jordan coming out here in Game 5, the assist man first on the offside down the lane. Again, Jordan to Pippen for the
Knicks with their first miss. Knocked away from Smith, recovered by Ewing. Here's Starks to the hoop.
Oh.
Bulls 15. The Knicks 14. Rivers batted it away. Starks off the steal. 2-on-1. Starks whips by Jordan. The Knicks lead by 1. Of defense. Bulls have hit their last 6. Armstrong. Rebound Mason. Starks on the move. For Mason. The Knicks 18. The Bulls 15. And the Knicks are running effectively.
Knicks open.
I don't know the last time I've seen New York get this many transition scores in such a short period of time.
6 unanswered points by the Knicks.
ISO. Look at all that space. Oh, no, that's easy. Come on, bro.
Jordan with his first field goal. He's 1 for 3. The Knicks 18 and the Bulls 17.
Man, he's so good, bro. Ooh.
The Knicks 20. The Bulls.
Okay, Mr. John.
I had a feeling that the dunk just might energize John Starks to get him on a roll. It seems to happen so far.
Jordan changed his mind. Armstrong passed on the 3. Oh, nice recovery by Pippen. Scottie Pippen has hit 4 out of 4. He has 9 points. The Knicks 20 and the Bulls 19 in a high-scoring first quarter. 5:20 remaining. Ewing passing out off the double team. Anthony Mason breaking for the hoop.
That paint, man.
That pass from Patrick Ewing.
Knicks is going straight in that paint, bro.
The team sends cutters down the lane. It makes it easier for him to operate. All he's got to do is give it up a couple times, keeps his teammates happy, and then will open it up for himself.
Grant posting. Grant with the turnaround. Yes. The Knicks 22 and the Bulls 21. The Knicks have hit 10 of their last 11. They've hit 5 in a row. Here comes Charles Oakley returning from the dressing room after drawing blood earlier. And Charles was hot when he departed. Pippen with the hesitation dribble. Lost it. Recovered by Grant. And first. Grant lays it home. So the Bulls with a 23-22 lead.
Everybody has had a little piece of the action. The only player not to score that's on the floor right now is Doc Rivers. The other 9 players have all got to score so far.
Look at Horace.
On the floor, and it costs Armstrong with the breakaway.
Okay, Horace.
The Bulls 25, the Knicks 22 with 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter, and a timeout taken by the Knicks.
Transition.
One required all game.
The team don't have the
Philosophy, Czar?
All coaches will do it a little bit differently, but the visiting team has choice of which basket. A lot of times, the visiting coach will let the home team go out on the floor, see which basket they want, then send his team out and tell them to take that basket, so they got to walk down the other end to warm up. I used to like to have the defense in front of me at the end of the game.
Sizzling start by both teams. Ewing to the fadeaway, and the rebound is handled by Pippen. The Bulls 25, the Knicks 22 with 3:45 to go in this first quarter. Michael Jordan is now 1 for 4. Mike, in contrast to what we saw in games 3 and 4 in Chicago.
Threw that mug off the glass.
Took a timeout. Good play by John Starks.
Sorry, as soon as you pass it to him.
The Knicks are not where 4 have finals is tied.
Sorry, y'all have been yawning. I've been uploading every day for almost 3 weeks now, if not 3 weeks. And I'm doing this video before I go to work. So sometimes, like the flu game video, I was sick. Sometimes I be yawning. But I try to upload every day for y'all, man. So, if you feel like you don't like when I yawn or I sneeze or whatever because I'm a human being, I don't know what to tell you.
Afternoon. Most points ever scored in the playoffs against a Knicks team. 54 points on 18 for 30 from the field. Rivers, who has been quiet the last 2 games.
Oh yeah, this mic right here.
Looked like they were going to run, and
Private.
well, a violation called on Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
It's so rare to see that. A palm called by the outside official Hugh Hollins.
That's a tough one to call. Coming in transition, Michael tries to change over right to left. The
Oh
dribble
yeah,
gets up high.
he carried.
He actually lost control of it and turned it over as he tried to cross. The loss of control is what eventually caused the violation.
And no argument for Michael Jordan. Knicks with the ball, they're down by 3.
Yeah.
Minutes to go.
One thing I noticed about Mike that's different from LeBron, like a whole lot, and not even Mike, just the players in the 90s. At least from what I'm seeing, y'all don't complain to the refs as nearly as much as they do today. Oh my God, every foul they cry about. It can't just never just be, oh, ref, he don't know what he calling, but it is what it is. In today's NBA, they argue about every single call, every single tap, like look at that. Oakley and Jordan in the post, they would have called that a foul. Like, bruh.
Oakley. Pippen picked up on a switch by Starks. Oakley guarding Jordan. And the foul is called. Minutes involving moments reacting to this play. Explosive moments on the Knicks sideline with Pat Riley.
He tried to sham God?
To this play, explosive moments on the Knicks sideline with Pat Riley apparently upset with Mason. Earlier we asked Pat about it.
What happened had nothing to do with Mace, personally. It was a very emotional time in the game, and I was trying to clarify a point with some intensity because I had tried to clarify it. Hit ahead opportunity. I grabbed his number to show Mace what it was, number 54. It was Charles Smith, so he could see his number, and that was the extent of it. But there was nothing to it.
When New York pitched over the top of the Chicago press, and Oakley wound up finishing off with a dunk. Ragged and dribbled up. Riley wanted him to pass it ahead. They got the message, obviously, here in the first quarter.
And it's been a strong start for Anthony Mason, who just hauled down that rebound. He's hit 3 out of 3 for 6 points. Oakley from Ewing. He blew the layup. Good dish off again by Ewing on the double team. Here's Pippen going all the way. And the Bulls lead 27-24. Well, Phil Jackson
It's hard to stop Pippen, man.
and stepped out. 1:35 remaining in this first quarter. The Knicks have missed 5 of the last 6 shots. They opened up hitting 10 of 11, and a foul is called. Ewing took the shot. Foul committed by Cartwright. It is a non-shooting foul. Mason will inbound. Emerson starts at the guards. Oakley, Mason, Ewing up front. Here's Ewing. That's his first field goal.
Man, he needs to be more active,
Doing
man.
a very good job of delivering a little subtle blow to Cartwright's body.
Patrick Ewing needs to be like Karl Malone on the Jazz, man. He wasn't having no for an answer when it comes to scoring unless he was getting double teamed, bro. He was going all in on the Bulls' paint. Pat, that's because Oakley taking some of them shots, man. Pat need to get the ball and go to work.
Starks for 3. Way off. Handled by Oakley.
Yep, Oakley taking all the shots.
And a foul is
Yep.
called. Charles digging hard, but he's missed several close.
Pass the ball, Charles.
Knicks concentrating on getting the ball down inside to their star, Patrick Ewing. He has to work hard to catch it on the block, but that time caught it in rhythm, was able to turn baseline. And when he gets that rhythm down and turns that way, he has a beautiful stroke and produces baskets most times.
Lonzo Blackman has just checked in. 4 minutes.
2 layups. Elevates and gets high up off the ground. He doesn't necessarily play above the rim. He plays with a strong body, keeps people off the glass by boxing.
That free throw is kind of funny. You look at the ground the whole time and then just look up.
Distorted by bigger people that get up higher.
Michael Jordan not able to hit. John Starks with the rebound. And Pat Riley wants to use the clock. There is a 4-second differential between the game clock and the 24. The Knicks have missed 8 of the last 10 shots following the good start. Well, Starks saw the opening. He is fouled. Scott Williams, who just came on, committed the personal.
The idea behind the New York defense, play him straight up unless he gets to an area of the floor where you feel you're threatened. That time, in the middle of the floor, Blackman didn't feel threatened, so everybody stayed at home. Jordan winds up missing. To try and wind down at the end of the quarter, Starks came off a high pick and roll, got in the lane. No easy scores in playoff basketball. So when you go up to the rim, big men usually try and send either you or the ball back down.
Phil Jackson of the
I don't know, man. I just cannot shoot no free throw looking down, bro. That's just like dribbling with your head down. How can you do that, bro? Like, you can, you know, I'm not saying it's impossible. Anybody can do it. I don't know, man. Everybody free throw different. You know, look at Shaq. He twists his and everything.
just under
See, look,
80%
this is what I'm talking about. Look, he looking at the ball the whole time. Bro, you ain't even looking at the rim. Oh my God. Now he is. See?
If somebody penetrates and kicks out, you got people with range on the floor.
Final seconds of the quarter. Jordan putting the move on Anthony, and he
But he in the NBA and I'm not. So maybe that's what works for NBA players.
by his good friend Greg.
I mean, he just doesn't want to sleep well at night. He wants him thinking about it. Maybe keep
See?
one eye open.
Watch Mike. Mike ain't doing that. Is Mike looking down? Oh yeah, he is looking down. Shit. Everybody look down. Fuck.
Bulls by 3. Pressure by the Bulls. Blackman is called for steps. Rolando Blackman called for the travel.
I just want to tell y'all I love y'all and thank y'all for supporting me. That's just something I had to say in the middle of the video. Whoever's watching this, thank you for watching me. I read almost every comment. I can't get to everybody, but I love y'all. And let me know what other Michael Jordan full games y'all want me to watch. Or just videos in general, documentaries, whatever, man.
Oh, here's Jordan. What a play to get it to Williams, but he could not hit. Scottie Pippen with a terrific opening quarter. The second quarter, Mason on the rebound. The Bulls 31, the Knicks 28. Knicks cooling off after the fast start. They open up 10 of 11 from the field, finished at
yeah, Pat.
Patrick Ewing with his second bucket. He has 5, and the Bulls now lead by 1. Michael Jordan with 5 assists. Look out as he is fouled. 5 assists in the first quarter, but only 2 field goals. 2 out of 6 from the field. It was the question coming in. Will it be Michael the shooter or Michael the playmaker coming into tonight? Looks like he is looking to dish it off, at least at the start.
You got to have a very strong will and a very big heart when you go down playing against the New York Knicks, because between Mason and Smith and Ewing that are out there, once you get close to that colored area, the blue area, the painted area on the
only member of the media to be on speaking terms with Michael Jordan the last few days.
There we go, Mike. Warm up.
Would he be a playmaker or a scorer tonight? Ahmad, do you have some words for us?
Yes, I do, Marv. He said that he hoped he didn't have to score 54 points. The only goal he had in mind was to try to get 10 assists. Marv?
All right, well, he has 5 assists to this point. The Bulls, without including the Jordan stats, as Ewing
And 1. Yes. Yes.
And Ewing will go to the line. The Bulls are 12 for 17.
for only one guy, Bill Cartwright. Anybody else, he just basically knocks out of his way.
Man, he knocking Bill out the way too.
Purdue down on the floor, steps on him once or
Thank
twice,
you.
goes up and gets a score.
All
He
day.
knows that he can overpower all the backup people behind Bill Cartwright. So for Phil Jackson, Chicago, that's why it's so important to be able to have Cartwright out on the floor 30-plus minutes against the Knicks.
Scott Williams picked up the foul, his second. The Knicks and the Bulls are tied at 33. Here's pressure from Smith on the ball as Tucker moves it across. Tucker, Jackson, Jordan in a 3-guard setup along with Purdue and King. Blackman is guarding Jordan. Smith with the rebound. So Michael is 2 for 7. Ewing gets inside. Will it count? Mike Mathis says no. So Chicago will get it back.
Patrick Ewing had run out in transition, was way ahead of Will Purdue, so Stacey King wound up picking him up. They battled in the lane while Ewing tried to hold him on his back and get the pass. But as we mentioned earlier, if you don't get it to him at just the right time, then it becomes distorted.
Knicks and Bulls tied at 33. Shot clock out of 2. Out of 1.
Carry, yeah, Mike.
And once again, a palm called on Jordan. Second
That's good
palming
defense.
Violation by Michael Jordan.
Let's give a little credit to Rolando Blackman for doing a good job of keeping Jordan in front of him, and then as he tries to get down to that left baseline, he loses control of the ball, a turnover.
Third turnover for Chicago.
But like I said, once again, you see how Mike not crying? You see how he just like, what? But he ain't reviewed. You know, this what kills me in NBA. Oh shit, sorry. When they do this, oh my god, then they take a timeout for 6 minutes, bruh.
Ewing and Mason now on that Knick front line. Anthony and Blackman in the backcourt. Rolando Blackman, yes. Rolando has had a difficult time getting going in this series.
And because Blackman is a player that you want to run off screens, that means that if Michael Jordan is guarding as he was the last time down, Jordan's the one that's getting hit by those screens, taking just a little bit more out of Michael Jordan each time down.
Grant with the post up. Grant with the rebound and called for a travel. 9.5 remaining. First half. The Knicks with a 2-point lead on Chicago.
Welcome back to Madison Square Garden. There's a star-studded crowd here this evening. Also very good luck with that, Bill, and good luck with your...
Straight 8 of the last 10. The Knicks in the midst of a 5-0 run. And the Knicks with a 35-33 lead. Mason to the
Ooh,
and he is
you
fouled.
know, who Mason kind of remind me of? Lamar Odom. The way he dribbled right here, like, look how he put that on the floor, tween, spin. Hey, he kind of remind me of Lamar Odom.
New York to 1, beat the press by Chicago. 2, that once they get up into the half-court area.
Imagine if Mike played with Lamar Odom. Oh my God, you talking about Tony Kukoc? Who better, Tony Kukoc or Lamar Odom? Man, Lamar used to be so tough, man.
Picking up his third. Scottie Pippen raising his hand to try and draw the.
I know a lot of people probably gonna say Tony though. Probably because Tony won more. I get it.
Haircut. The mace. Apparently an M carved on his left eyebrow.
Huh? That's what the eyebrow. So y'all started to cut eyebrows in the 90s. So remember Soulja Boy had the little cut eyebrows, and other people was doing it back in the 2000s. That's a 90s thing, huh?
Pippen is running the team. Shot clock at 8. Shot clock at 5. Stacey King. Very difficult shot. It was altered by Patrick Ewing.
Excellent half-court defense that time by the New York Knicks. In the end, the floating hook shot by Stacey, challenged by Ewing, no good.
And a foul on King, a push. For the Bulls, it is their 4th team foul.
Trying to clean up that post play. If you wrap your hand around the waist of the offensive player and impede his progress, the ability to move away, it's going to be called a foul.
Michael Jordan getting a rest at this point. Ewing is fouled again. Hack.
That's all day for Pat,
They
man.
want you to challenge a jump shot, but they don't want foul jump shooters because good free throw shooters shoot 80 plus from the foul line. Good jump shooters shoot 50% from the floor. So make them a 50% shooter rather than an 80% shooter and trying to earn those 2 points.
And Patrick Ewing has been an erratic free throw shooter this season. Here's Bill Cartwright back. Stacey King will sit down. Ewing 72% from the line. The Knicks are only 5 of 12 at the free throw line. They have not been a good foul shooting team. Same for Chicago.
Ooh, wee.
Pippen with the rebound. The Bulls have not hit a field goal the last 4.5 minutes.
And Phil Jackson went with this smaller lineup in both games in Chicago, and it produced baskets for him. It was effective. Here thus far, they have really struggled offensively.
Anthony able to hustle it down. Anthony getting it down, going all the way. He surprised the Bulls. The Knicks 37. The Bulls 33 with 4 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Good defense by Blackman. Pippen. Fouled by Smith. 10 of the line. Scottie Pippen is. Scottie bothered throughout the season by tendonitis in his right ankle. The same injury for the season. Average 18.6. He's up, averaging just under 21 per game. Receiving the treatment from the crowd as he misses.
Wow, bruh. How many missed free throws?
Anthony pops it down. Smith was hanging. And he's fouled. 4 of their problems. Chicago 0 for 5 from the field, and Michael Jordan is getting set to make his return.
There had been a little bit of a stir caused by one of Pat Riley's statements concerning against New York after the first game. Right now, at this point in the game, New York has been to the free throw line. This will be their 15th attempt. Chicago only 7.
Chicago only 7. Well, Chicago is on the road. The rest probably got Knicks money line low key.
7:35 remaining. First half. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad, and Hannah Storm from Madison Square Garden in New York. Jordan off the fake, trying to squeeze his way. And
Times 2. Now watch. 1, 2, 3 other bodies that time come at Michael Jordan. Try and turn him into a passer rather than a scorer.
He can pass, so.
just called for his second foul. Oh, the whistles are going here in the first half as Oakley picks up his first. The Bulls, long time between field goals for Chicago. 0 for the last 7. That dates back to the first quarter. They've gone 6 minutes without a field goal. They double up on Jordan momentarily. Jordan one-on-one with Blackman. Yes. Michael Jordan is now 3 of 8. He has 10 points.
The one thing Blackman did not want him to do, he kept that arm extended. In fact, he even poked Jordan in the face just before he went up for the shot. He was trying to force him to put it down on the floor. With the foot fakes, the ball fakes, he could not get him to do it.
Anthony.
Illegal.
And Madison.
Smith steps out, and in the official's opinion, it came late. It call the offensive foul. Defense doesn't have a chance and react to it and avoid it, then they're going to call the offensive
Lead by 4.
In this race after the balls initiated.
And Atlanta Hawks, but I could see you really getting on their nerves. Without question, there would be problems with your posture.
on whose nerves. That's terrible.
Pick a number. The Knicks 39 and the Bulls 35 with 6:25 remaining in the first half. Shot clock down to 3. Jordan. Rebounded by Blackman, but a loose ball foul is called. Cartwright was pushed. Blackman collects his third. Charles Smith sitting down after picking up 3, and he has had all kinds of foul difficulties. 3, 4, 4. After
in that last timeout, Ahmad overheard Phil Jackson telling the team how points here if they could get back into the flow. He took a real positive approach in the last timeout with him.
For 25 and hit 4 to 4 in the second quarter. Anthony handling the trap and handling it well.
Good defense.
Knowing the double team's going to come, anticipating he may have to throw it out.
What the? Oh!
Get it back, and Ewing makes an incredible shot off 1 foot, kind of looking across his body that time.
10 points for Ewing. The Knicks lead 41-37. The Knicks have hit on 5 out of 5 from the field here in the second, while the Bulls have struggled, only 1 for 7. Cartwright, yes. Bill Cartwright is hit
Bill
3
got
out
it.
of 4. He
Got
has
it.
8 points. Did not convert a field goal at all on Monday in Chicago.
And they all close jumpers and middies, you know. No threes.
Chicago at 62 and 61
None
points,
forced.
respectively. At the end of the first quarter here tonight, they had 31, well on their way.
Oh!
It's another turnaround, but now with just over 5 minutes remaining, they're at 39. This is the Knicks tempo that they want, their style of play.
We're seeing the Patrick Ewing that we saw in games 1 and 2 in New York.
No double.
Jordan changed his mind. Cartwright, yes, and it counts. Bill Cartwright going. Ewing called for the foul, his second.
Say it's tough for right-handed quarterbacks to sprint out left and throw back right. Well, it's tough for 7-footers to dribble left and shoot back to the right as they come across the lane. Ewing down in the low post area, gives a fake one way, comes back the other way, and then again, likes turning baseline for that quick look.
Man, he got a good touch right there.
Showing his football background.
Ahmad told me that one time. He mentioned that.
Bill,
about
it should.
quarterbacks sprinting out and that type of thing.
I don't think he missed
Bill
yet.
Cartwright, his first 4 games, 1 for 10 from the field, and here in game 5, 4 out of 5. The Knicks
Oh, he missed one. Oh!
and he was fouled.
Skip through that lane. Look at him skip through that lane. Hey!
Only 2 under 10 seconds. Defense and penetrate, you're going to cause a lot of problems for the other team's defense, and that's what New York has done here in the first half.
Mason with 9 points. The foul on Scott Williams, his third. The Knicks have hit all 7 field goal attempts in the second quarter. They now lead it 46-42.
See, you already, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all lucky Mike missed. That's too open.
Puts the move on Armstrong, was hit on the reach in. That won't count. Free throw committed. With the
Is Spike Lee in here, man? Or Tracy Morgan? I haven't saw the court side at all.
We'll talk about plus finals.
Of Trump series. Better from the field
And as we've mentioned a couple times, both these teams not real good at the free throw line, finishing 21st and 22nd. New York just ahead of Chicago during the regular season in free throw percentage.
Meanwhile, the Knicks have hit all 7 shots they've attempted here in the second quarter. Their last miss goes back to late in the first quarter with 42 seconds remaining. Knicks lead by 5 points. We come up on 4 minutes to go. First half. Here's Armstrong. Rebound Williams. Scott Williams
nice.
with a nice move and then hooked it home to bring the Bulls within 3. Scott Williams with his first field goal. Anthony now handling against Armstrong. Anthony and Starks in the backcourt. Ewing, Mason, Oakley up front. Anthony picked up on a switch. Shoots over Cartwright and hits. Greg Anthony, not the man the Knicks want to shoot from the outside, but he'll surprise you from time to time, and he went right at Bill Cartwright with the jump shot.
And with Doc Rivers sitting, Anthony has done a very good job coming in, getting a couple of easy scores for his team by pushing the basketball, then hitting a big jump shot and keeping pressure on the ball.
Jordan played very well by Starks, and a pushing foul on Oakley. Oakley claims that he was
Yeah, man, Jordan kind of iffy right now.
We mentioned in the open the body-on-body contact that Cartwright is.
But he's still filling this stat sheet out. I think Jordan got some boards in the shit. I'm gonna got triple-double.
Work hard down low. He's got Cartwright way off the block, causes the fumble, and as a result, Cartwright has to pass it back out, gets no shot attempt. So Ewing doing a very good job of playing position defense, not letting the ball get into the post easily.
Out of North Carolina, he was asked about the Game 4 explosion by Michael Jordan. Well, he said North Carolina Tar Heels combined for 55 points in game number 4.
He was
Mike team.
That was very interesting.
It's all
point of
team.
view.
Somebody's team.
When playing with Elgin Baylor, when Baylor would have these astronomical scoring nights, would use the same choke line. Here's Anthony.
Oh.
Well, Greg Anthony makes it 9 for 9 for the Knicks in the second quarter. They lead 51-45. Michael Jordan is only 3 for 11. Cartwright has had the hot hand. Shot clock runs down to 3. Cartwright. Well, Bill Cartwright has had a number of excellent games.
This is probably the best game I saw
Usually
out
is a
there.
member of the New York Knicks in his earlier days in the NBA, and he has looked like the Cartwright of the early going of his career. 5 out of 6, 13 points for Cartwright. Starks fires. First Knick miss of the quarter. And the Bulls on the run. Pippen all the way.
Ooh.
Facial served up at John Starks.
When you take long shots from the perimeter.
Of the quarter. And the Bulls on the run.
Oh. Oh. Damn, I know you felt that.
When you take long shots from the perimeter and they don't go in with a team like Chicago that changes ends so well from defense to offense, what usually happens is you get outnumbered running back in transition defense. That's what took place last time down.
The Bulls within 2. Cartwright called for the foul as Ewing is sent flying. Crowd wants a flagrant.
Inside, Cartwright all over. Ewing not trying to let him get the spot he wants, trying to duck underneath him. Ewing keeping that arm in his face.
Oh, yeah, they both going at him.
It's just been a battle the entire evening between them. Now, this time down, when he gets in the air, Cartwright knows he's in trouble, so he just tries
Pat
to
just
stop
flopped.
the shot attempt.
Pat just flopped.
The officials feel
Get up,
that
Pat.
since the momentum on the ground,
Yeah, he just flopped.
when you intent to hurt him, you bring your arm down, he falls to the situation here.
3-4-14. Just under 2 minutes remaining first half. Ewing with a beautiful spin. And a foul is called. The Knicks and the Bulls are over the limit. Bill Superb half.
This the man that averaged 11.5 rebounds. He was not getting rebounds against the Bulls.
From the line. The Knicks have won 27 straight here at Madison Square Garden.
Man,
Last time they lost at home.
I tell you how scrappy the Bulls is. That boy got 2 rebounds.
The last team
Hey,
to beat
you
the
man.
Knicks at the Garden, the Atlanta Hawks, January 28th. They won 20 straight in the regular season. Then
Oh my God, you gotta make more free throws.
And the Knicks have won the last 6 over the Bulls here at the Garden. Knicks by 5. Minute 35 remaining.
Y'all really gotta dog it out because all these missed free throws. Like every shot matters.
And the Knicks lead is now 3. Very quiet first half offensively for Michael Jordan. That's an offensive foul. Oakley picks up his 3rd. Jordan only 3 of
days out of control.
Hey, Oakley, you playing like Zion.
Stay under control. Greg Anthony had a little remark for him about get the ball back out and let us turn the ball over.
I like that though.
Minute 10 left in the half. Pippen. Scottie Pippen hits the side angle jump shot. He's 7 of 8. He has 15. And the Knicks now lead by 1. Knicks have led by as many as 6 points. They have hit 9 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. Starks way off. Anthony recovers. Anthony for Mason. Greg Anthony has done an excellent job. Mason has 11. The Knicks lead by 3. And as you said before, Mike, Phil Jackson has to be very happy that his club is within 3. The way the Knicks have been shooting, although they have hurt themselves at the foul line. Half minute to go in the first half. Bob Costas and the Prudential halftime report coming up. Jordan. And it's tipped home. Beautiful tip. Scottie Pippen gets
Scottie
and
Pippen.
brings the Bulls within 1.
Yeah, he
The ability
balling.
to realize and understand where you are at all times. Pippen knew he had no time to come back down and go up again without getting it blocked. So while he's in it, back to the basket, he tips it in.
Anthony turned it over. Final seconds of the quarter. Here's King. Pippen checked the clock. Gets it off. That's the end of the first half.
End of the first half.
The Knicks with a 56-55 lead. Our studio, some 15 blocks away. High point man of the game, Scottie Pippen, leading.
Y'all go down the same tunnel? I thought they used to go like back through different tunnels. They go the same direction, huh? Yeah. Man, it's old ass tennis. That's how you know it's hot when it's that brown on the tennis court. It's just dirt. Unless they painted brown. Phoenix versus Seattle. What year we in? 93. Oh yeah, this the year Chuck went to the finals. Damn, bro, I'm trying to watch the game, bro.
Knicks 12 for 22 from the foul line. Only on the 3.
Not in throw attempts from Michael Jordan. So you'd have to say that the Knicks paid very special attention to the 54.
Bulls coming in.
Not about how it is about how Mike started, but it's always about how he finished too. If he is one of these halves, he go off, and it's probably going to be this half.
Fortunate to keep the ball. Here's Jordan, very tough off-balance shot, and it's tipped home. Good position by Horace Grant. So the Bulls now lead 57-56. Doc Rivers opens in the backcourt along with John Starks, Charles Oakley, Charles Smith, and Patrick Ewing up front.
And because Chicago didn't really get into its full court pressure a whole lot in the first half, they start out immediately after that score with some pressure.
For Doc Rivers, who has been silent the last couple of games, his first field goal tonight. And the Knicks lead by 1. Pippen to the fadeaway. Rebound catch by Jordan. So Michael Jordan goes inside to come up with his fourth.
Mike, how did you get in there, first of all?
Who has 3 fouls.
Oh, hold on. Oh, screen. Oh, they screen. Oh, somebody just screened Starks. Right. He calling for a screen for BJ. Bill come through. Screen Starks. Ewing not even looking. Look, he think he boxing Mike out. Oh, that's Pat fault. That's literally Pat fault. Oh my God. Yeah, Pat. Oh my God. That's literally your. I see why you got 2 rebounds. You ain't trying to get them. You ain't boxing nobody out for real.
Inside to come up with his 4th field goal.
Scorers always find a way to get their points, whether it's in transition, whether it's a night when the shot is going down, getting to the free throw line, or in that case, getting to the offensive glass.
Here comes Pippen. Armstrong on the wing. 3 Knicks back. Pippen
Oh
with
my
the
God,
extension to beat the Knicks down, and the Bulls lead 61-58.
I think you can appreciate Scottie Pippen's ability to handle, put it on the floor, his speed and quickness. That time he showed you some strength. On the move, full speed with Smith running alongside. He held him off with that left arm to gain the advantage and keep the alleyway open to the rim.
Patrick Ewing way out. That is not what Pat Riley wants to see from Ewing on a consistent basis. Here is Armstrong, and the Bulls on a run. Now leading 6.
He slips after screening and just follows up a little that path open to the basket, and then the finish with the extension with the left arm. Keep that path open to the basket, and then the finish with the extension by Scottie Pippen.
Well, you get the idea that Michael Jordan, depending on how he has been shooting, which was not very good through games 1, 2, or 3.
Ooh.
3 for 18 in game 3, and then in game 4, the 18 for 30 for 60%. But in game 3, although he shot 3 of 18 for 17%, he did pick up 11 assists.
He ain't got no rebounds. They got a few. They just ain't sure. He got to put
the game situation. Jordan now with 12 points and 8 assists. And the Bulls lead by 5. It's their biggest lead of the night. Ewing.
You got to make them.
Turn it over. Let's go to Ahmad.
Come on, Patrick.
I was talking to Michael Jordan. He was telling me the other day that this team started to smell blood. They felt like New York was starting to crack under the pressure, and they felt like it was the time for them to really put the hammer down. It was right now.
All right, Ahmad. Yes, the Bulls.
Yeah, this is a close game.
Ewing 0 for 3 from the field in this third.
Like these playoffs games, like stuff be different from today, bro. Mike was out here really competing, bro. These games wasn't blowouts or nothing because the other teams was competitive as well. Nowadays, it's so one-sided, bro. A team literally can look like they can compete and get dusted off by 30. Like Orlando and the Hawks. When the Hawks hit their 10-game win streak, Orlando already won like 4 in a row, and they was going for their 5th in a row. I'm thinking that's going to be a close game. That's a good shot by Starks. I'm thinking Orlando going to compete, even though France is out and Anthony Black was out. It still is out. Man, Hawks blew the dust off them boys, man. I like this, though. It's back and forth. It's really defense. That's the biggest part of the 90s is the defense. Everybody is involved on defense. These cats don't play defense no more. They don't care. They don't even care, man. They get paid so much money that these NBA players, their owners is just trying to save them because they getting paid so much. That's why all this low management going on because they didn't invest in so much money into them. They scared that if they play like 70 or 82 games that they take a chance of their $50 million a year investment will get hurt. And they just try to take the safe route by low management, making people playing 50 games. I just hate it, bro. Mike was out here playing every single day, back to back, 3 games in 4 nights, 4 games in 5 nights. It didn't matter. And he was out there gambling and smoking cigars the whole time. Ugh. Good pass, Mike.
What happened was Pippen didn't realize Grant was running behind him, but Michael did. Pippen had his hands out like, give me the ball, I'm there. But there was a defensive player close enough to let Michael say, you keep running, clear it out, because I know there's somebody coming right behind you.
Push. So the foul is called. The hold on King.
Jordan can see that the first play of Pippen's not open, but there's the second trailer. Grant down the lane. Michael seeing the whole floor, distributing the basketball, running the show. The quarterback out here for Chicago.
Anthony Mason is back. Charles Oakley sitting down. 6 points, only 4 rebounds for Oakley. They have played evenly off the boards. Smith for Mason. Mason lost it. Jordan knocked it away, and it's last touched by Mason. So the Bulls...
Like Kawhi. Kawhi is having the best season he ever had this season with the Clippers. You want to know why, though? Kawhi missed so many games, and he already been exposed for, you know, getting payments from, damn, I forgot this bank. Getting $1 million from Aspiration before, you know, he getting under the table deals just to come back from injury, bro. It's so lame, bro. So lame, bro.
Rebounded by Ewing. Only the Minneapolis Lakers and the Boston Celtics have won 3 titles in a row. Mason gets inside. Mason with the tip. And the Bulls now lead 67-64. 5 minutes in, third quarter. Jordan called for another foul. That is extraordinary. Third time that Michael
Yeah, they
Jordan
playing
has
good
been called
defense.
for a palming violation. Now, you rarely see that during the regular season. Not to say that Jordan has not been palming, but I get the idea he often gets away with that move.
Let's check the
Yeah, let's check that.
You see that during the regular season. Not to say that Jordan...
Let's check this, because Jordan does this a lot. Let's see. Damn, look how he moving. Let me see. 1. He really only got 1 step though. But it ain't the step, right? Oh my God, look how he moving. Yeah, he do got his whole palm on that motherfucker. But I feel like Jordan be doing that a lot though, bro. But he on the road too, man. They gonna call everything the Knicks way, because that's just how refs do, man.
Shot in the first quarter, and both teams shot at unbelievable percentage in the first quarter, and you'd like to credit that to the offense, but you've got to look at how many shots were contested. Both teams contested under 32% of the shots in the first quarter, and as a result, both teams shot a great percentage. We looked at this tape at halftime, and we saw the difference. The Bulls come out and go on an 0-for-7 stretch where we're up into people, and the shot goes up, and Patrick Ewing contests the shot. A result of the contested shots resulted in this.
At this point, with the way the Bulls are shooting, Marv, perhaps the Knicks could use to apply some of those lessons they learned at the half.
Hard hat of the Bulls with a 3-point lead, 6:27 remaining in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pippen. And a foul is called. Ewing, Mason combining on King, his third
position. He wound up on the inside, Ewing over the top.
A.J. Armstrong lost his
rebound. He wound up on the inside.
This might be Spike Lee right here.
Ewing over the top.
A.J. Armstrong lost his balance. So the Knicks will get it back. We come up on 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ron Rashad, Hannah Storm from Madison Square Garden. Usual sellout crowd on hand, and they react to Patrick Ewing bringing the Knicks within one. John Paxson is getting set to check back in. Jordan with the pull-up, stopped by Starks. Jordan had to give it off, and Pippen finishes it off.
What an ability to realize that you're up in the air, you don't have a shot because of excellent defense, yet you still can find an open teammate for a score.
Ewing. Michael Jordan now has 11 assists. Here's Pippen.
Well, you can make that 12.
12 for Jordan. Along with 12 points, so Michael not shooting well at 4 of 14. His stat line now resembling game number 3 in Chicago on Saturday.
Hey, man, however Mike got to do it.
And Mason not able to complete it. Anthony Mason blowing the layup. Here comes Pippen. Now Jordan. Starks continues to do a good job. On Jordan. Pippen. Rebounded by Starks. Starks trying to accelerate, but Pippen stopped the ball. Smith has the open shot. The Bulls 71. The Knicks 68 with 4:35 left in the third.
They continue to play at this pace. You're going to have two very tired teams come the midway point of the fourth quarter because it is going up and down, and they are using up all kinds of energy.
Shot clock at 3. Pippen off balance. Foul.
Maybe I can find something for my partner, Scottie Pippen down low. Mike
Jordan with that similar line
Dang.
to what took place in game 3 in Chicago.
He is having an off shooting night, but he's still facilitating, man. 14 assists, bro. 13, 12 half.
Charles Oakley back. And the Bulls would prefer not coming back to New York for a game 7, which would be played on Sunday here at the Garden.
You mentioned how similar the lines were between Jordan's game 3 and what he's doing here.
This is crazy. He having an off shooting night, and he's still facilitating at a high level, bro.
Here he has 5 rebounds already this evening with 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up, bro. Ah, then you trying to take my guy out? What? Damn, he must have need Jordan. Yep. Damn, bro. I hate to see the GOAT go down. Yep, need his ass right in the rib. Come on, bro. Is that fucking necessary, John Starks? Oh, that wasn't John. That was Doc Ballhead. Don't get me started on Doc Rivers.
Arms in front of their way back from knee into the waist area. Come back on the rotation, pick up the offensive foul.
Michael Jordan, as we have seen time and time again, though, is so came back from the ankle problem against Atlanta.
He tough. It's hard to take a blow to the stomach, man. They knock all the wind out you. Bro, nah, bro. I gotta watch this move. Hell nah. You got your knee out more than anything. Nah, bro. But, I mean, it was a lot of contact from Mike, too. It's just tough, man. It's one of them plays you just got to recover from.
Minutes remaining in this third quarter. Crowd wanted to travel on King. Starks with the rebound. On Starks, only 3 of 8, 8 points. Starks and Rivers at the guards. Ewing, Oakley, and Mason up front. Knicks have cooled off considerably here in the third. Oh, Pippen looking to his right. Thought he had a teammate, but it was the official, Hugh Hollins, and then Pippen took a pretty good shot from Mason.
Scottie had heard that Hugh Hollins was an outstanding jump shooter coming out of school. Tried to pick up an assist by hitting him in the deep corner.
Now, it would have been interesting if Hugh caught the ball and took
Good shot, yeah.
Air ball, but handled by Mason. The Knicks are only 6 for 18 from the field here in the third. The Bulls 73, the Knicks 70.
Think about what a turnaround that is in the score right there. Potentially, they could have been up 7 points if they convert in transition. Now it's back to 3.
Jordan.
Ooh.
Well, Michael Jordan 1 for 1 since getting the wind knocked out of him. He is 5 for 15 overall for 14 points. The Bulls lead by 5. 5-point man Scottie Pippen with 27. Ewing, yes. Ewing leads the Knicks with 21 points. The Bulls by 3. It's been close throughout. In Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final, the series is tied at 2. They'll meet again in Chicago, Game 6. On Friday night, Pippen thought he was fouled.
I don't know about a foul, Pippen.
Continues the conversation with the official, Mike Mathis. Mason posting up. Mason to the fadeaway. Rebound, Pippen. Matchup is now Mason and Pippen. They saw quite a bit of each other in the playoffs a year ago. Well, Stacey King tried to get it down low to Horace Grant.
Bounds if it hits to pursue a score. That it was not part of the stanchion area.
Rivers through the foul. Hit by Paxson. So Rivers will go to the free throw line.
On the quick shuffle pass, the deflection. Now, does the ball hit underneath on the rubber part? No, it did hit the white support of the backboard. It's an excellent call by the officials. If it hit the rubber part underneath, then it's still okay to play.
For John, Game 3 Saturday, did make a fine
Moments here in game number 5, just at the right time. It's knowing when to use it.
building a crescendo developing here. The Bulls by 1 with 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. Jordan went to the crossover. Michael Jordan is now 2 for 2 since he had the wind knocked out.
And that was the toughest one. Over the top of Patrick Ewing, who had switched out, extended to try and bother that jump shot, but nothing but the bottom of the net for Michael.
Rivers pass diagnosed. The end result, the steal, and the 3-on-1. Jordan was fouled. Fouled by
High screen. Chicago knows that New York's
Oh,
going to try and
that's
jump
a foul.
it or trap
Look at all that
Ewing
hand.
switches out, extends. There's
Oh,
hand
that's
on
a
the
foul.
just like the coach says, but what
That's
are you
a
gonna do when it's
foul.
like shooting it? No question, Starks moves to his right in the path of Jordan when he's airborne. Michael at the free throw line trying to make 2. So by fouling, Starks has saved 1.
16 for 4.
Man, they out there
Chicago
fouling.
with a 78-74 lead. Just under 1 minute remaining. Third quarter. Rivers now played by Pippen. Stark started by Jordan. Gets it inside. Ewing
Hey,
position.
all day, Ewing.
The basket counts. The foul committed by Stacey King.
All day.
Stacey King too deep in the lane area. The foul coming to keep
Time as you would expect in keeping Ewing off the blocks. Now lead by 1.
Oh,
Rivers went flying, and Pippen not able to hit. Here comes Mason. Mason has Ewing. Ewing.
oh my God, Pat.
Balls. Now Jordan will slow it down with 20
Man,
seconds
you
to go in the
just
quarter.
missing some tough looks, bro.
going past Patrick Ewing.
I mean, that was just easy.
The respect Ewing has for his jumping ability, his shot blocking ability. He lost concentration, didn't extend, missed the shot.
Jordan with the hesitation.
Oh my God.
Jordan has given.
Oh my God.
Ability, his shot blocking ability. He lost concentration.
He just cooked the last minute. Been all Michael Jordan. After he got knee, it's been all Michael Jordan. He kept rocking Starks. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Hey, shout out to Starks though for trying to recover, but man, them ankles is gone, boy.
77 lead. Final seconds of the quarter. Starks for 3 at the buzzer.
One way.
Messages and a word. Chicago get up off that situation where Doc Rivers had the wind knocked out, and since then he's hit 3 out of 3, 19 points and 12 assists for Michael Jordan.
We talked about the pace of this game, the energy that was being used up starting the fourth quarter. Jordan and Pippen both have 34 minutes played, with Pippen resting right now. Jordan's still on the floor. Starks and Ewing, 32 minutes apiece. So it could be a 44-minute night for these guys.
Starks just did beat the 24. Mason lost it. Jordan stripped it. Ewing gets it back.
Oh, that's scrappy.
And a foul is called.
The swipe loses possession of himself as he tries to get it over there to Bill, who gets a piece of rather a deflection by Cartwright.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Cartwright is taken out.
Huh?
Sends Ewing to the ground.
And Cartwright.
They really call it five? Oh my God, bro! What?
Rivers working against Paxson. John Starks has missed his last 5 shots. He's 3 for 10. Very tough defense. These last couple of sequences by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Rivers.
Good board.
For the rebound.
Perhaps he's got a lot of minutes. Phil Jackson has Michael playing Anthony Mason at the defensive end of the floor, so he doesn't have to chase Starks and Rivers around screens.
Trent Tucker, the one-time New York Knick, pulls out a 3-guard setup. Big men are King and Williams. Here's Stacey King. Rebound, Scott Williams. And he's stripped by Doc Rivers. Foul is called. Chicago Bulls have really turned it up off the boards. They have been severely out-rebounded by the Knicks. Knicks plus 20 in that department, game 1, plus 11, game 2, plus 5 in game 3. Thus far today, the Bulls have out-rebounded the Knicks.
Johnny Starks, who is teammate, let's get after it.
You know why they not getting rebounds? Part of them not getting rebounds is him, Mr. 33. Just big man not getting rebounds. Fathoms me, man.
Starks coming into this game from the foul line in the series against Chicago, just 56% from the free-throw line.
Usually a very dependable foul shooter. Anthony. The Bulls by 3. That's time remaining, fourth quarter. Knicks have missed their last 5 shots. Jordan. Yes. Michael Jordan.
Man, no way.
He has taken control. He's given Chicago an 82-77 advantage.
He used the momentum that time. He built up off the dribble to get him a little more spring in his legs, get up a little bit higher, and a little better look at the basket on the last jump shot for Michael Jordan.
Illegal defense called for the 3rd time against Chicago.
A hard drive, get the elevation, get up, and then get a good look at the front of the rim.
The elevation.
And this time Pat Riley goes to Patrick Ewing to shoot the technical. Free throw shooting is going because Ewing has not been. Timeout called by the Bulls. They lead it by 5.
Genuine moments.
Michael 2-all on Lance in the direct. These moments build a genuine. Michael Jordan, incidentally, has scored the Bulls' last 9 points. He now has 21 points along with 12 assists. King with the steal. Stacey King reading that one-hop pass.
King realizing that he just can't stand behind Patrick Ewing, trying to give different looks. Earlier, had come up with a steal in the first half. Again, this time coming around in front as the pass is being delivered.
Bulls have a 5-point lead. Here's Jordan. Yes. Fouled by John Starks.
Oh my God, he locked in. Yeah.
Jordan escape dribble one time, get Starks moving hard to his left, then immediately go
Starks, come here, barbecue chicken. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. Oh my God. That was cool.
Three-point play by connecting on the free throw. He's hit his last 5 shots. He has scored Chicago's last 12 points. He has taken over, and the Bulls have their biggest lead of the night. Starks with a setup for and Ewing able to save it. Shot clock at 8. Here's Anthony. Ewing for 3-point range and hits.
Oh.
Patrick Ewing
I ain't never saw Pat hit a 3 ever. Till today.
Regular season, he hit only one three-pointer, 1 for 7. Only the third of his career, 3 for 44 from three-point land. Jordan to the fadeaway. Ewing with the rebound. The Bulls with a 5-point lead, 8.5 remaining in the game. The Bulls tempting Anthony.
That's Scottie harassing Anthony.
Jordan knocked it away.
Yeah, Scottie on that. Good defense. Oh, yeah. Got Jordan and Pippen, man. Jordan take care of it on offense and defense. Pippen over there harassing Mason. Yeah, you better call a timeout, Phil, because you about to lose. Look. Jeez. Man. Clutch, man. If we play the way we played these last 2 games, it's definitely a guaranteed win for us.
Something you can relate to? No, not at all. Not at
Oh
all.
my God.
Tucker on the drive.
Ooh.
John starts, recovered by Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan has scored the Bulls' last 14 points, adding to the legend. The tip missed by King. And it will be Nick Ball.
Flick, but then not used to really being an outstanding ball handler, just can't get going, hesitates. It gives Scott, who has great leaping ability, a chance to get back in transition defense and block the shot. And during that last time out, Ahmad saw that Jordan was exhausted, really needed a blow. Sure enough, Phil Jackson gives him his chance right now. He has 38 minutes thus far in the game on the floor.
Ewing with the pass, Mason, and for the 4th time, an illegal defense call against the Bulls, but the Knicks, who have
What is that on Mike's wrist? It like he got diamonds and metals and stuff.
been brutal at the foul line, have not been able to 26 points, 12 assists.
What? Y'all. He literally was just 4 for 14, dog. That means he went 6-7 for his next 7 shots. And you remember when he just had like 10, 12 points? Now he got 26. I think he had like 12 points for 12 assists. He just turned that all around with like 3 minutes, bro. That's crazy.
Bounce, 2 steals, 1 block shot.
Here's the man that's going to dive down deep, and they're going to wind up with 2 defensive players playing him, and he won't have the basketball. You can't do that. You can only double team a man with the ball. They're called for the illegal defense.
The Knicks only 1 out of 5 from the field in the 4th. They have scored only 4 points in this 4th quarter. Ewing now facing Scott Williams. Smith went short. Handled by Williams. So Scottie Pippen now is the quarterback of this unit. Pippen, Tucker, Paxson, Williams, and Grant on the floor. Michael Jordan getting set to return. Tucker for 3. Batted out by Grant. And here comes Jordan.
Yeah, what is that? Why I look like,
For Chicago,
I don't know.
Until Jordan returned, you had only one
That-
guy who could
that
carry the
wristband
ball.
might got it.
That was Pippen. So New York's defense could focus on that. For New York, you have 2 people that can take you off the dribble, Starks and Rivers. Now Jordan's back in, so you have 2-2 as far as guys you can create from the teammates.
Mason backing his way and works inside. He also thought he was fouled. The Bulls, 87. The Knicks, 83. 17 for Mason. The champ of defense, Pippen, pulled up.
boy, Pippen's so fast for his size. He just blew right past Mason.
Matt Riley now goes with Rivers and starts at the guards. Ewing, Smith, Mason up front. 6 minutes remaining of the game. Ewing. And rebounded by Grant.
Man, Pat got too many of them. Missed shots like that, bro. Too many of them.
Mason went for the steal. Grant lost it. Grant with the recovery. Picked off. The Bulls get back. And Starks regroups. Ewing. Yes. The Knicks move within 2. And Phil Jackson makes it.
That's good right there. That's a great shot, Pat. Good way to come back. Who's all in the playoffs? Phoenix and Seattle? Seattle coming back, man. That's a good thing, man. I'm glad they come back. Yeah, that's Spike right there. I knew that was Spike with that shirt. 10 minutes and 50. This man carried a whole quarter? Oh, no.
He has 26 in all. The Bulls with a 2-point lead.
I wouldn't be surprised if Phil Jackson said to Michael Jordan in that timeout, try to get somebody else involved. We need some other people to be able to get baskets for us. Jordan has not had an assist since we mentioned he got his 12th one quite a while ago.
The Bulls have missed their last 6 shots. The Knicks with a 5-0 run. Shot clock at 7. Ewing again from deep. Yes! And it counts!
Ooh. Man, that much a straight drop. I gotta see that again.
Grant tries to rotate up, gets there a little late.
Ooh.
After the shot, basket's good. Free throw attempt coming up for Patrick Ewing.
Like these could be the defining moments in the career of Patrick Ewing, who is seeking his first championship ring. The test, can he come up big? As much
I know y'all remember that clip of Pat. He was like, I'm gonna give me one of them. I think it was Jordan and, Pippen and all them. They was dressing up for the All-Star game with their All-Star warm-up, so, with their regular team coats and stuff. He ain't never get one, though.
the Knicks by 1. 4.5 remaining in the game, and that is
Dang.
a foul on Rivers. Oh, the Knicks are upset.
Man, look at Doc, man.
Who objected vehemently to that call on Rivers. It is a block on Rivers.
I don't think there's any question.
Look at
Rivers
Doc.
was trying to play him tight, tough. He didn't want to give Jordan a chance to go up with the jumper, but he's moving his feet and his body's into him as he's going along, trying to defend Michael.
Second team foul on the Knicks. Bulls with 3. Bulls go to the weave once again. Grant with a nice head fake. Rebound Ewing. Look out. Pippen with the steal. Scottie Pippen.
That's a baby. That's a baby. 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 Swing. Swing.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, he trying to make Jordan go left.
Shot clock.
Oh, he still went right. Ooh, cross.
Jordan to the left hand. Forced. And through the foul.
River got possession back as the
Boy, Mike showing how to win the possession, man.
As a result, Michael knew there was no way for him to go all the way to the basket. He was going to wind up having to pull up and take a jumper. That's why the little conversation took place between Michael and Bill trying to get this signal straight.
Well, Jordan able to tie it, but could not give the Bulls the lead. He is now 7 for 9 from the line. The Knicks and the Bulls tied at 88. Down to 3:35 remaining in the game. Starks for 3. Rebounded by Grant. Jordan played again by Starks. Pippen works off the pick. Here's Pippen. Jordan with the rebound. Michael Jordan.
That's terrible, bro. Pat. Oh my God. That's Pat. Pat, no way you don't grab this. It did go Jordan way, but why is... Hold on. Oh, this nigga ain't... This the second time in 4K you didn't box out Mike. The second time, not the first. Look at that. Who you boxing out? Who you boxing out? I guess he called himself boxing out Bill, but John was... Well, Doc was... I don't know. Low-key, he was trying to box out both. And Doc was trying to box out both. Doc should have just stayed there, and Ewing should have just... Man. Bro. Them just easy little points, man. Ugh.
Jordan able to convert on the putback to give Chicago a 2-point lead.
With the score 88-88 as Charles Smith tries to push it down quickly, something Riley and the Knicks have tried to do 3-point well and jump by Chicago, but Jordan sneaks in underneath, puts it back up and in to give Chicago the 2-point lead.
Michael Jordan called for the foul, a second, putting foul forward the last 17 points for the Bulls.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
For 30, 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. Now Rivers guarding Jordan and is called for a reach-in.
I mean, Phil, if you was smart, you would be sending a double at Mike. He literally got almost the last 20 points, and you're like, look at that. Look at that. Look, if you really want to try to, you double that right now. Because all this is free. All this. Look at oh my God, boy. That's crazy.
On an up screen, the whole side of the floor is cleared for Jordan to get in isolation. The stuff outside is just make-believe. Give Michael a chance to go one-on-one.
Non-shooting foul. Pippen was held by Smith.
You don't hear the crowd cussing, screaming BS. Hey. They got a double Mike. That's the only way they're going to win.
Someone else in a Chicago uniform has put a point on the board. They went 14 minutes since someone other than Michael Jordan had scored. And the last ball to score was Pippen. Ewing dishes out to Rivers, tries the three.
Oh.
The Knicks 92, the Bulls 91. We come up on 2 minutes remaining in the game. Jordan off the pick. Rebound Smith. Doc Rivers during the playoffs has hit a number of big shots. He hit one just a moment ago. For Smith. Charles Smith not able to hit. And a loose ball foul called on Anthony Mason.
Oh.
So the Bulls.
Pat Riley wasn't real happy with the Starks 3-point attempt. This one a different situation on a kick-out pass from the big man with the shot clock running down. Seems to...
Grant just making his first appearance at the free throw line. 2. Grant hits 1 of 2, and a loose ball foul is called. It's on Bill Cartwright. He's fouled out.
You done played this amazing game and got fouled out.
The Chicago roster in keeping
to come up on it, but then it's them. Body hits body, the foul is called.
Phil Jackson taking his time, making a decision on the substitute.
Bill always looking crazy. You know what you did wrong, bro. You fouled out in crunch time. He always got a crazy look on his face, like somebody done something to the Bill. Man, Bill, you just, man.
Points for Ewing. Hit some critical shots down the stretch. And hits your late local news. Don't miss all tonight, right here on
Missing
NBC.
free throws. Pat, boy, you'd have missed like 10 free throws. I swear you have.
That's time remaining. 1:25 to go in the fourth. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Jordan gets the pick from Grant.
Mm.
A three-pointer for B.J. Armstrong, and he's given Chicago a 95-93 lead.
So just
Yes,
when you
good
think
shot,
the best
BJ.
Point lead. The timeout out for the minute.
Williams plays Ewing a little bit better than Stacey King has Williams in there. General idea is they're going to go to Ewing down low, try and get something.
Here's Rivers for three. And Ewing could not hold on.
Can't
Hit him
get
on
a
the
rebound and save your life.
Maintain your
Oh
composure
my
right now.
God,
Understand
Pat.
there's plenty of time left in the game. Get a stop
Man.
defensively before you get the ball back. On the error
Grabbed
line
it
play,
2 hands, bro. You scared of Scottie?
hands, ball hits out of bounds. Eddie Rush says ball to Chicago. See if they get it back to Michael to create for someone else coming to the middle.
Come there, Sarks. Oh, that's Doc. Who's the pass?
from the other corner.
Mm.
Three-pointer.
That was a late whistle. That was extremely
Want to
late.
commit fouls on a give ball game. You don't have inside position, concede the rebound.
And the Knicks the line. Chicago with timeout run
And
time
then
the
they,
last 15 years.
the Knicks, y'all just miss way too many free throws.
Home 1-2, right back to Boston. The
Way
Celtics
too
up
many
there
free
taking a
throws
3-2
missed.
lead, then went home and lost a two-pointer. Then the same thing in Game 7 in the Boston Garden.
The Bulls 95, the Knicks 94. Shot clock at 10. Pippen backs it up, puts the move on Smith. Off the fake, gives to King, and he's rejected by Ewing. It's a 24-second violation.
Now, we're going to get a shot up. Right now, Pippen is trying to talk. He had possession.
With the ball. Starks.
Excuse me, sorry.
Jordan. Ewing out to set a pick. Here's Starks, changed his mind. Plenty of time on the shot clock, down to 10. Ewing for Smith. 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 Stop.
Oh,
Smith.
oh my God. This is defense. Amazing defense.
Final seconds. Jordan for Armstrong. And the Bulls have defeated the Knicks. The Chicago Bulls with a couple of spectacular plays. Scottie Pippen stopping Charles Smith.
Boy, Knicks, y'all literally lost this game to rebounds and free throws, bro. It's your boy Cal. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.